Breaking open a can of liquid determination formulated for tacticians. By that I mean a can of NOS. NOS is not my fave because its can has Malawan colors. It's my fave because it tastes good. I've been drinking NOS since before the first Borderlands came out. And yes, I do go easy on it. Hey, I need a fire one. Still kicking myself in the rear end for selling that Prowler. Figuratively speaking. Just because it's not my style. I'm learning to mix up my style more. Or TOIL. TOIL, as the South Park version of Mark Zuckerberg would say. What's your TOIL?
Jack killed my dog a lot slower than he did blood.
I appreciate it.
Hey, Slab.
What all was on my shopping list? All barrel on a Hyperion SMG, just how I like them. But it doesn't fit any of my needs at this juncture. I'm still ill. Oh, my lungs feel ragged. I could probably do the voice of a Saturday morning cartoon villain with my lungs ragged the way they are. Of course, I could probably do that anyway, if I were so inclined. Let's see if Mike is hanging out in this corner. I think this is one of the corners where Mike sometimes hangs out. Shopping list includes, but is not limited to, blue 48 or better of the following, or green 50 or better of the following. Amp shield. New grenade mod. Merv or Singularity. Fuse time ranging between 0.0... Oh, it's rubberized. 0.0 and 1.8. That's not a terrible price. All things considered.
Shut up! I'm legally obligated to tell you I ain't a real doctor.
Now let's get a look at that. Yeah, I knew it was a melee shield. I'll give this... Oh, I don't know. That's not a bad chunk of change. It's not a very good chunk of change either. I mean, look, this is worth more. Still, I could keep this and give it to one of my Kriegs.
Stay alive out there.
I should think about the here and now more often. Never his mind on what he is doing. I just couldn't get rid of my striker. But should I get some more use out of the striker? Yes, I think I should, especially since it's in a configuration that can be classified as basically perfectly parted, or one of the most perfectly parted configurations. The only thing that would make it better would be a toric reflex, but that's just my own preference. Better than that would be iron sights, but that's not an option, because Hyperion barrel.
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked. Come back anytime. Be careful out there.
Alright, now I probably should just sprint right through. Instead of taking my time like I usually do. Striker is failing to impress. I know it's level 44, but no. This probably wasn't a great idea. Taking a moment to take a swig. You know what? I might as well clear out the Rocketeers before I sprint through there. Bit optimistic. I don't need to mess around with him. Frivolous tactical reload. All right. Can't just run past this. They'll pummel me if I try, because there are too many obstructions in this smoking guano grotto. What movie does that remind you of? Smoking guano. Ace Ventura. Which one was it? The second one, I think. Yeah.
Look out!
I know I should slag him first, but sometimes it gets to be a bit much to think about. Ah. Perfect timing.
I wanna play! Just play with me!
Frivolous tactical reload. See why I placed them that way?
I don't think so! It's over for you!
Oh, right in my face. High synergy. That's disconcerting. Good enough. Take a swig of my drink while they're doing that.
Welcome to pain!
Nope. I should have taken that one out. Did you double backed on me?
You lucky bastard!
Doubled back, not double backed. I'm not a grammar Nazi, I'm a grammar cop. Lawful good, not lawful evil. Something I can use, please. Boring. Boring. Oh. I'm anticipating a tough battle. Once I get up there.
Look at all that gear!
Say hello, sweetie!
Nuts! Been wasting time!
Missed that first shot with this because I was a bit too over eager, I guess. Bet you never thought a plain old green label doll pistol could be this pretty good.
It's a fine day.
Almost said this awesome, but it's not super awesome, it's just really good. Really pretty good.
Good luck.
Delta Oscar Tango is going to be the game changer. While I'm here, I might as well check out those hidden missions.
I'll survive!
Grind him up!
Oh! Leg! Oh!
Ha!
On everything you got!
See how any amount of zoom with any type of sight for CQC is just confusing.
It's on their scouts! Flag it, bitch! Oh, so
The Torg sight is overbuilt. The Dahl reflex sight for pistols is my fave. It has the second least amount of zoom next to Torg and is nice and simple, unlike the Torg sight, which is, as I say, overbuilt. Let's see if I can remember how to get down there. I don't think I do. Could chance it from here now. Don't want to be losing 6 figures over some stupid mistake. Forget it. I don't even remember if the reward is worth it.
Aw, look everybody! It's a witty bitty slab trying to use our elevator. Get him!
this. Could have just let my turret do it, but I like to let the turret help me, but I like to score the kill shot myself, as a matter of principle. Because even though I'm awful good, I'm also a blood knight. That's not gonna work. I need fire. If only you were blue. Nothing worthwhile. Except the green Jake revolver. Flat off freedom. That's a joke. It has a hammer and sickle on it. That's insulting.
Welcome to my humble shop.
I'll keep the revolver. If I'm going to use a muck-a-muck from this point on, it's got to be green or better. And that's pretty much true for Jakes in general. Did I say green or better? I meant blue or better. Yeah. Prefer Maliwan sniper rifles. Do I go for broke?
May it help you kill many things. Nothing like a good sale.
Shouldn't have wasted all my fastballs.
Lovely. Pleasure doing business. Thanks for the scratch. Pleasure doing business.
How many?
Caviar Emptor. Lovely. Don't have too much fun.
Calculated purchase. Main Street Reservoir. Did you ever see Reservoir Dogs? See, I'm looking down there at where those markers are on my map. I swear I can't remember how to get down there. Oh well, I should just focus on the primary mission. But I know if I do that, I probably won't want to come back here just to do those things. I did on normal, I think. 7-shot revolver, just like the Taurus revolver I had. Some years ago, it was the first handgun I ever owned. It was Taurus model 627 track. What the hell?
Crunch with teeth!
That took way too much. Way more than it oughta should have. Ugh. keep screwing up. Floss with your spine.
This takes me back. Last time I was here, I had Tiny Tina riding piggyback, right? Throwing grenades at the saltines while I punched them in the red face. The looks on their faces. Oh, I've killed a lot of Hey, do me a favor. You think about how all of Roland's training, all his experience counted for nothing once he met me. And ask yourself, if I could kill the wise leader of the Crimson Raiders without breaking a sweat, how hard will it be to kill a psychotic bandit king and a drunken frickin' sniper?
I can feel this thing around my neck sapping me dry. Promise me, so long as there's a bullet left in your gun, promise me you'll make Jack pay.
Oh, you can count on it. Cram fist. I said it before and I'll say it again. That name is all kinds of wrong. Now, how should I handle this? There are going to be threshers. I should probably just sprint and ignore them. Unless there's a wormhole thresher. Then I might have to turn and fight. Oh, there you are, the shocky guy. It's nighttime, so there's glare on my screen. Really, it failed to proc. Blue Malawan Snyder Mark I, and it failed to proc. Well, this isn't Borderlands 1. Borderlands 1 sniper rifles would only proc per shot if they were legendary or exploding. That's already slag. Slag creature. Just testing my accuracy. Some people describe Jacob's revolvers as being semi-automatic, but they're really single action. There are such things as semi-automatic revolvers, and technically what they are is... forget the rest of yous. Inertia-operated single action. And if you could cock a single action this fast, you would be an expert. Those threshers are going to keep distracting me, so I guess I'm going to have to clear them out. You've got a TOIL. Cord, bang stick, I think. You see how you aim just below the actual point of impact? Same for the buffalo.
Bury me with Johnny.
You remember how I would sometimes say Jake and Ted, that takes me back? Now I know the precise reason why. In Borderlands 1, early in the game at level 13, that's a tier for Jacobs, Tediore, SNS, and Anshin. Level 13 is also the level that revolvers first become available in Bravo Lima 1. Now let's not take all day.
Chew 'em up.
See that shot?
Baby, I still let you go.
Big iron on his hip. So yeah. And the first revolvers in Borderlands 1 that become available to you at level 13 are made by Jake and Ted. Jacobs and TDO. So whenever I say that takes me back, in reference to Jake and Ted, that's why. Oh, and the first revolver I ever owned was a Taurus Model 627 Tracker. Kept getting distracted earlier while trying to mention that.
Take this!
Now watch, I'll be down below 2 million.
Hyperion recommends
Called it.
checking for any excess limbs before continuing your adventure.
Not really much of an adventure at this rate. It takes forever to get anywhere. Because I can get decent weapons, but I can't get really good weapons. I haven't found a single plasma caster on this entire playthrough. Not one, not all throughout normal mode, and not so far on Tango Victor Hotel Mike. And when I do find one, it's a bandit one. That doesn't count because everyone knows bandit plasma casters suck.
Say hello, beautiful.
Come on, respond to my commands, damn it. I hate unresponsive controls. These sights lined up right, I could have made that shot the first time. Borderlands 3, pay attention. All sights have to line up perfectly from now on. Also, there's no reason why optical attachments need to be
Look at all that gear.
obligatory on perps and ledges. And there's no reason to have scopes on shotguns. Even if they throw nice tight patterns. Can't believe I missed all those shots. Don't get stuck on the scenery, please. Sick of that shit. I don't die. Just like what Morty said, I never die. Let's see, I'll hack you up with this. Really? Can't believe that took 2. And they're not kidding when they say Axton is weak on melee, even with maxed out impact. So why does impact even boost melee? It only becomes noticeable at this point in the game, around level 50. But still, if you're going to have something exist in-game, it should serve some purpose. Like how scopes on shotguns serve no purpose, so you can do away with those.
God, some action.
Ha! Even with a gun with sights that don't line up right, and even with glare on my screen, I was able to score a crit hit with a Jake. I don't have to justify why I prefer iron sights over scopes. But if you really want me to, I always use the excuse that I'm farsighted to 2 different degrees in my eyes. My right eye is like twice as bad. My left eye is my good eye, which is why I shoot left-handed. Let me check something. I'm going to take a break before I head into this battle. Getting hungry. I'm back and I'm drinking off-brand Mountain Doom. Straight out of the bottle. A 2-liter bottle. DEWM Doom. Off-brand, because I'm cheap. 88 cents for a 2-liter. I'll buy that for $1.
I'll be clear about something.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
It's not about Pandora anymore. It's about you. And me. I can never replace what you took from me, but murdering your Vault Hunter pals, destroying that flying city, hell, that's a start.
Efficient. Dig it. You hit the right spot. No one will get that reference. My references are always dated and obscure, but always significant. Culturally or philosophically significant.
Now! Hit me!
I jumped backwards, yet he still hit me. It seemed like he shouldn't have.
I want that shoulder back!
He was using a TOIL.
Easy on yourself! Die, midget lover!
Come on now.
Just back!
Your nades suck. Might be selling that doll pistol. Been a while since I've used a good Jake, and this is just a green. I know I always complain about the sights not lining up just right. The front sight lines up almost right. Little low. You aim so high over the rear sight, which is a basic groove sight. Clink. Gonna be buzzards. Oh. Well, I should go see what's over here. Move! Don't get stuck on scenery, please. Thought I was going to have time to shoot his helmet off. Caustic Goliath. See that red rock, which I don't need, but I feel compelled to collect anyway. No, that's not OCD. I mean, I don't believe that collecting this red rock, which I don't need, is somehow going to prevent airplanes from crashing. I just want it because it's there. He's got a bandit launcher.
A whole bunch.
Everyone says the turrets die too fast, but what do you want them to be like invincible or something? I think they're fine. Great. This was a bad idea. No place to take shelter. Come on, throw, faster! Oh, this is futile. This shield doesn't seem to be doing much. Now I'm down below 2 million again. trying to maintain that as my standard. Bet you anything. Yeah, called it.
Wishes to clarify that the bright light you saw after death was our destructive technology.
The moment I recover from a fatal flaw like this, I get knocked right back down. Maybe I should start using a proficiency relic.
I see ya!
No scope, no problem. Okay, kind of a problem. I would prefer iron sights. Ugh, so tedious. I'm anticipating that I'm probably going to die at least one more time. Oh wait, there was a reason I wanted to check everything. Every box. On the road to recovery. I don't know why I picked 2 million. Guess it's just a ballpark figure. I like to maintain my funds. Palms are sweaty. Well, where did you come from? I was expecting to kill him.
What lives so much? Who's slack?
Come on, let's not take all day.
You cannot kill me! Slag! Really? God! Give me your damn loot! You're disgusting! I don't die!
Paraphrasing Mordecai.
Wounded again! Great! Been waiting for this!
Pickle!
Ha! Matching Jake, matching Mal. See what I did there? I used the scope to aim, then switched to the revolver, which I wouldn't have to do if the sights lined up perfectly. Oh man, this is going to be an ordeal, probably. No. Low. Running low. You know what I should probably do to mix it up? Come on. Don't fight against me. You ever notice how the game does that sometimes?
You're so dumb!
Don't get stuck on scenery, please. Can't see.
I will run! Pain made
Am I going to have any ammo left over to fight once I get up there? All the buzzards and whatnot. Go. All right. I will need acid for sure.
Sentry gun prime!
Come on. Was kind of hoping more buzzards would come out. I forget how many you have to fight.
There's nothing more than loves more than his buzzard boombringer. If you destroy it. So this is what I around the elevator down to take revenge on you.
Take this!
What? Oh, great. Yeah, I knew it. I knew this was going to be a hassle. Ha!
Miss me?
Yes, that was purposeful. See if I can reserve my turret now. Screw it. Getting overeager. Cactoids. Oh, you've got a Torg. Guerrilla tactics. Hit and run. A few at a time. The palms are still sweaty. Wipe them off of my field and stream pants. Doesn't do any good. That's not what I need. I have weapons in the wrong slots.
Say hello, beautiful.
I just wasted that slag. Is there just an unlimited supply of buzzards, or is there a specific number? I forget. I want what's in there. I should have checked that first. I might have found something useful. Okay, I can't deal with this being in the wrong slot. That just doesn't jibe. J-I-B-E, jibe. Not jive, jibe. Different word.
Now you be careful, honey.
Blast over this. Mortal won't be happy to see his buzzer go up in smoke. So he'll take the elevator down to fight. Oh, and after you blast over him, don't look at the explosion.
That slap just hit me! I'm not even looking at the explosion! But I ain't scared! I'm coming down and you're gonna die!
Sounds like you can take the elevator down. Feel free to kill Mortar on your way up.
Chew 'em up, honey.
That's shotgun nomenclature. Old West shotgun nomenclature. To draw a bead on you. refers to a shotgun bead sight. Slag on slag. Let's not take all day. You stay in there like a little bitch. Oh, if this sight's lined up better. Oh, getting overeager again. Alright, this is getting tiresome. I want what's in there. Over there. If I can remember how... I have to traverse this pipe. Let's recoil. Let's get a move on. Ugh. Finally.
Okay. This is the best. This is going to hurt. Scream. Scream. Crunch with teeth.
Torg launchers, dual Torg launchers. I can tell by the sound they make. There's video game logic for you.
Say hello, darling. Where's that from?
Put them right next to each other, even though I know I shouldn't.
I am great. Grenade! Hey! Present for you!
Not a single slag from all those shots. You know what this reminds me of? Trash Coast from Borderlands 1. Please give me something I can use. Ugh. What a waste of time. Cool guys don't look at explosions, but I didn't have time to really think about whether or not to look at that explosion. Because I was fighting at that precise moment. Nice. Probably won't get anything. Never do. Called it. I've watched enough people play. I've watched enough Let's Plays and live streams of this game to know. That you're supposed to get something from the occasional loot mission. And I'm not even asking for legendaries. Or purples, just... I guess I was mistaken about greens no longer being viable this far into TVHM. Sometimes some greens are still viable. If they're well parted. Why am I reloading per shot? This isn't a Thompson Center Contender or Encore. Although the luck cannon kind of functions like one of those in the pre-sequel. Unless you're playing as Nisha with the skill that adds 3 rounds. Oh, my God. What am I doing? I don't need to get up, or do I? Picking the place clean, I guess. Nothing wrong with being a scavenger. Scavengers are essential to any ecosystem. Making use of others' refuse.
Evidently, Zero has been on Pandora for a few weeks. I have satellite footage of him conversing with the locals.
Roll it, Angel.
Look at this freak!
Shut up, Zeke. What do you want? Ninja guy?
I desire a challenge. By the way, your fruity ass talks. It sounds like you're plenty challenged.
Can it, Zeke? Sorry, I swear it's impossible to keep that boy's mouth shut.
You would consider it a challenge, then?
I guess.
This is intriguing. The vault, my masterpiece. Challenge accepted.
You cut off his head!
If that coach gun held 3, which of course means it actually holds 4, then I would consider getting some use out of it. But it's too ordinary. I forget what force field that shuts off. I better not waste too much time. I can switch back to this. And this.
Puppy! They talk!
Really? Oh my god. Sprint! Unresponsive controls. Really? Come on.
Hear that, boys? You're finished for now! Pick him up!
Slow up. Oh, no, no, no. Slow Torg rockets, but powerful. These battles aren't even rewarding. Look at this guy. The hell kind of weapons do you have? That took a shitload. No. Okay, screw this. Slagger. A perfect slagger. This isn't even fun. It takes an hour and a half just to traverse half the map. I'm getting bored.
It's a fine day, full of opportunity. Come back anytime. Stay alive out there.
Should I buy? I probably should. But how much?
When you think murder,
Of course, I knew it was a mistake.
Tommy, where are you?
Am I stuck on?
welcome to my humble shop. Nothing like a good sale. Pleasure doing business. Nothing like a good sale. Pleasure doing business. Remember, we're always
Guess
open.
that'll do. Oh, you know what? This episode has gone on long enough. I'm gonna. Can't believe it's going to take this many tries to get through this chapter. Just because of how long it takes to make any progress. None of my weapons kill fast enough, even when they're appropriately leveled. Now, I don't have any gambling money because I'm down below 2 million. I doubt I'll find anything in the shops that's on my shopping list. Let's see what that was. Green 48 bandit pistol. Was it a rat-a-tatter? Nope. Junker. Move. Borderlands 3. Don't do that. Don't put NPCs in our way. We're all sick of it. We were sick of it in Half-Life 2. We're still sick of it. All these years later. I know I've mentioned that before. It's worth reiterating until it stops happening forever. Alright. So this was fun while it lasted. It was handy. Yeah, maybe I'll end up with a little gambling money after all.
Don't have too much fun. Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle below.
Still no blue amp.
Come on back anytime. Guns,
This is tempting.
See you soon. Tell your friends, Marcus Munitions. Feeling overburdened by money? 2 words, my friend. No refund. You're an organ donor, right?
Yeah, I'll retire this after all.
You learned it! That's what I'm talking about!
Every every brand makes something I like a lot. Jake revolvers, Teddy SMGs, Malawan sniper rifles, Torque shotguns, to name a few. Oh, Doll, Double Tap, can't forget. Is that a bang stick? Yep. Something I don't need.
Jack is the worst thing that ever happened.
Almost dead? I can fix that.
Scope, which it doesn't need. Rocking some good mouths. Oh yeah. I know the baby maker's outmoded. No. Do I make this one purchase or do I do some gambling? I think I'd rather do some gambling. I do prefer my Teddy SMGs to be plain old explodey go-nuts. If I'm going to use elementals, I prefer other elemental ordnance. Under most typical circumstances, that is. Of course. Skater gun? Yep. Tease. I don't know why I like to aim at explosions. I just do. An electric droog. It may be green, but it might be useful. I have a fire droog too. These would make a good pair if I was playing as Sal. Zirkin with the pair of Droogie. I know I mention that all the time. Because it's true. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Sell it. 45. I know this is getting pretty close to outmoded. But how often do you find a Ravager? Can you please move? Something I don't need. I've already got better Corrodes. Tease. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Sell it, keep it, keep it. Maybe two more.
Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle below.
Well, that's it.
It's the Vault Hunter Jack tried to kill.
All I got out of it was an electric droog that I don't even really need.
Sorry about blood.
What a ripoff.
Even makes you feel it. Jack killed my dog a lot slower than he did Bloodwing.
I appreciate that a little bit less.
That's under leveled by this point. I use some other character to get some use out of this, if I feel like it. Everything's got to be, aside from Logan's gun, everything's got to be at least level 48. Unless it's a relic. Fuse time on this is just too long. So I'll pass that off to someone else too. Now I could pair that electric droog up with this. Maybe. Except that this might actually be outmoded by this point. This is still good.
Hey, Slab.
I'm barely finding anything worthwhile that's level 50. just this revolver, and before that, that twin-shot doll pistol. This is pretty much outmoded too. This Heartbreaker.
Check it.
Still on a quest to acquire, well, a double tap's holding its own. Snyder's still doing well. Still need a replacement for this. This is excellent, even though it's green on TVHM. So I guess my previous assessment was mistaken. I know I mentioned that before, but it's worth reiterating. Yeah, base damage doesn't matter too much on a slagging gun, so I can keep that around for a bit longer. I might get some more use out of this, but it's pretty much outmoded by this point. And might as well sell this because it only shoots, well, it holds 8, so of course that means it shoots 4 times, and that's just, and it doesn't even proc per shot. So, and now that I've got this, this will be more reliable than this.
Guns! I got them, you need them. Don't get killed!
Now I've got a little bit more gambling money. If I need a secondary electric, I've got that Doom Cleaner. Mike? No Mike. What a waste of time and money. Which gambling actually is in real life. I mean, hey, you can live your own life your own way, and I'm not going to get on your case for it, but as for me, gambling just isn't my bag. If people still use that expression.
Next time you're bleeding to death, just think.
3 minutes. You know what? You know, like I did last time, where I just hung out in Opportunity and melted droids for 3 minutes until the shops turned over. I think I'll do that again. I need to scrounge up 2 more nades anyway. I forget, does Logan's gun regen nades or just rockets? I really don't remember.
Feast your eyes upon the paradise that awaits you in Opportunity.
Not my kind of paradise.
You can always trust the gun at your side.
This could be you.
Turn a bad guy a new one, huh?
Or this. Emigrate to Opportunity
Feeling
today.
overburdened.
Emigrate with an E. It's more green than you usually see. Typically it's all white and maybe 1 green if you're lucky.
friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed.
When I configure it this way, I can never decide exactly how I want it. Which slot I want for which SMG. Because I don't usually use two SMGs unless I'm playing a Cell. Really?
No shield!
Really? Shot me right through the statue. Enough of this. Maybe I'll get a level 48 something from it. Blue 46 development with a structurally superfluous scope. Wow, thanks a lot. Just one disappointment after another after another. Well, there's one of the nades I needed. And there's the last one, so I'm done with that.
Almost dead? I can fix that. Remember, we're always open.
Remember when I said it's mostly just white nade mods down there?
Already. I'm always happy to take your money.
Did you hear? Roland's dead.
You can always
Nothing interesting.
stand at your side.
Nothing interesting.
Buy from me if you want.
Nothing interesting. What a shock.
I gotta get off this planet.
Nope.
Guns. I got them. You need them.
Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting.
Welcome to my humble shop.
If that was blue or better, I would consider it.
Don't have too much fun.
It's gotta be blue 48 or better, or green 50 or better.
If you got the money, I'll save your golden life. See you real soon, I'm sure. Catch you later.
Finally have a blue shield, and it's a teddy. Two more gambles and I'll call it. I should probably see if Mike's hanging out at Scooter's place. Nope. I forget all the places Mike hangs out at. Let's see. Tannis, Scooter, Zed, Moxie, Marcus.
Different in the old days.
Zilch times 2. What a shock.
Jeff might be biding his time.
Right here is one of the places Mike appears.
Sorry about Bloodwing, Morty.
I appreciate you saying that.
If it makes you feel, Jack killed my dog a lot slower than he did Bloodwing.
I appreciate that a little bit less.
Hey, Slab.
Uneventful. Oh, hopefully that'll change. Catch you on the flip side, and see you next mission, Slabs.